Hi, female settlers. Welcome to the Female Settler channel, your guide for education, personal finances, financial aid, and career opportunities for integrating and thriving in Canada. So this topic on being successful and what it means has been on my mind for a while, but I decided to discuss this after my most recent workshop where one of my participants mentioned something about adopting habits of successful people. You see, in our society, we are obsessed with success and successful people. We write, we talk, we read, follow, and invest our time into stuff successful people do, think, sleep, even the way they eat, and how they exercise. We want to copy their path to success so that we can become successful like them. But what does success really look like? What do they look like? And really, you see, in the Western society, success is mostly viewed in terms of money and prestige. So, chief executive officer, C executive, founder, expert, millionaire, TED talker, Forbes 40 under 40, and now maybe even 20 under 20. So to attain success is to have one of these titles or really one of these things. And for most people, success is very much tied to happiness and satisfaction. And that has been the case for me as well. So for a very long time, my satisfaction in life was linked to what I deemed successful. I wanted to work across the world in international development. I really envisioned myself as the next Kofi Annan, the Secretary General of UN, and really eliminating world problems. Boy, was I naive. And so when my education, my university education in particular, was derailed, I thought I would never fulfill my purpose. I would never achieve success. I would never be happy. I would never be truly content. And that really made me depressed. And at some point, I did contemplate suicide. But I continued on my path, I trudged on, and I carved a different pathway for myself. And so years later, just one day when I was just thinking about my life and the opportunities that have come my way, I really realized that I was actually working in international development, that field that I wanted to work in. I was not traveling yet. I was about to, uproot my life and start traveling, but I was somewhat living in that dream in a different way than I thought. But why wasn't I content? Why didn't I feel successful? Now, this is the conundrum and the story for most people. We usually envision something so grand that even when we get it, we are chasing something else. So really, what we need to do is redefine what success means. Now, if you really think about it, success is really what makes us content, what makes us happy, and what makes us feel like we're fulfilling our purpose in life. And so for you, success might look very differently. It might look like, the idea of just raising wonderful kids that you want to be friends with when you are older. It could look like what it is right now, that you are actually enjoying the job that you're in, even if you're not making millions, Or it might mean that, you want to be a director in a company, or making memories with your friends and family. Because again, success is very much tied to satisfaction, to happiness. Success is really in the moment. Instead of waiting for that CEO position, that director position, you really could be doing things right now that are director-ish. So you could sign up to be on a board of directors to influence programs and policies in various organizations. You could also be a project lead, delegating duties to others. Those are things that are director-ish, and you don't necessarily have to have that title in order for you to be doing those things. If success to you is raising the best kids that you want to be friends with in the future, why don't you start doing that now? So you can do that in ways like spending 1 hour just with your kids doing what you guys enjoy to do. Looking at success in this moment, not in the future, and not delaying that happiness, that satisfaction for a later period in time. So instead of adapting to what society deems as success, you need to define what success means to you and start every day living in that success, living in that journey, that pathway, and getting happiness right now. If you want to be an entrepreneur, the minute you incorporate your business, you're an entrepreneur. You don't have to make 10 million, a million, 100,000 in order for you to describe yourself as an entrepreneur. You don't even have to have clients yet for you to describe yourself as an entrepreneur. You're already living in that. So enjoy every step of the way. So, even though I don't work in the UN and I'm not a Secretary General, I still own my own business, and I actually work in international development, and I'm traveling the world 6 months at a time. Now, this looks very different from my dream and the idea that I had when I was very young, but I'm enjoying every step of the journey. I'm living in the moment, and I'm living in my success right now. And I hope you can do the same as well. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.